Well, a violent night in St. Louis. City police officer shot in the face. Police sources telling us the suspects are possibly teenagers. And two women visiting our area to see Drake in concert run over and killed as they walked to their car. Fox 2's Kelly Hoskins begins our coverage with police under fire. Kelly.
Well, Mandy, detectives here at North Patrol, they have been very busy. They say that these four suspects are wanted in connection with numerous car break-ins in our area and possibly connected to a shooting that left an officer injured. Late Wednesday afternoon, the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department's Force Investigation Unit told us police and U.S. Marshals arrested four people who were possibly connected in an officer-involved shooting. Detectives also say those same individuals arrested were wanted for numerous car clottings throughout the metropolitan area.
That vehicle was occupied by four individuals. Two of them were taken into custody in the 5200 block of Norwood, and two fled into the 5200 block of Lexington, where they were taken into custody. One of the subjects was involved in a officer-involved shooting with a U.S. Marshal. That subject received a minor wound.
The officer-involved shooting occurred sometime around 2 a.m. in the 3900 block of North Broadway, just north of the McKinley Bridge in the city's near North Riverfront neighborhood. St. Louis Police Chief Robert Tracy said two off-duty police officers, along with a third person who is not currently an active city officer, were inside what he called a private establishment.
These individuals turned around and fired on. This is not just off-duty police officers. This is anybody that goes outside. So we need to bring these individuals to justice. We make sure that they're held accountable to their actions.
We are told that the off-duty officers noticed numerous suspects breaking into their cars. That's when one of the off-duty officers went outside to confront the suspects and was shot as he exited the doorway. The off-duty officer was hit in the right cheek and grazed in the back. He returned fire. He did not hit any of the suspects who fled in a car.
Vehicles being broken into that drew their attention outside. And again, immediately upon exiting their location, upon stepping out, opening the door, it's my understanding, is when they were immediately fired upon.
Now we're told that the officer who was injured, he's expected to be released from the hospital later today. Meanwhile, police are not saying what charges those suspects might face. Reporting live from North St. Louis, Kelly Hoskins, Fox 2 News.